Oh, Canada, land of maple syrup, hockey, and now, apparently, the world's most absurd classroom circus. Enter Kayla Lemieux, the shop teacher at Oakville Trafalgar High School, who decided to strut into class sporting prosthetic breasts so comically oversized they'd make a caricature artist blush. This wasn't just a wardrobe malfunction, it was a full-on assault on common sense, decency, and the sanctity of a classroom. And who do we have to thank for this grotesque spectacle? The sanctimonious, spineless liberals who'd rather let a predator prance around than risk bruising their precious feelings. Let's paint the picture. A grown adult, tasked with shaping young minds, waltzes into a high school workshop with Z-cup fakes that scream "look at me" louder than a toddler in a tantrum. Nipples poking through like a bad 80s porn flick. This wasn't gender expression, it was a middle finger to every parent, student, and shred of professionalism left in education. The Halton District School Board, those paragons of progressive virtue, clutched their pearls and cried human rights, while parents begged for someone to enforce a dress code stricter than a nudist colony's. Ontario's Human Rights Code, they wailed, protects this madness. Because apparently, gender identity now means do whatever the hell you want, consequences be damned. And let's not kid ourselves, this isn't about identity. It's about a creep who saw a loophole and dove in headfirst. Lemieux's neighbors spilled the tea to the New York Post, catching this transgender icon in men's clothing, sans the ballooning prosthetics, living as a dude when the classroom spotlight was off. Oh, but wait, they claimed it's gigantomastia, a rare medical condition, conveniently undiagnosed, of course. Sounds like a script written by a Reddit troll, not a teacher. This wasn't self-expression. It was a performance, and the audience was a room full of teenagers who didn't sign up for this X-rated sideshow. The liberals, bless their bleeding hearts, enabled every second of it. They've turned schools into ideological battlegrounds where predators can hide behind inclusivity like wolves in rainbow sheep's clothing. The HDSB's response? A half-baked dress code that's about as useful as a paper towel in a hurricane. They left Lemieux on paid leave, yes, paid. Because apparently, protecting kids comes second to protecting feelings. Meanwhile, parents who dared question this lunacy were painted as bigots, and the school got bomb threats because the board couldn't muster the spine to say, enough is enough. This is the liberal utopia, where a teacher can turn a classroom into a fetish pageant, and anyone who objects is the real villain. Forget accountability, let's just slap a progressive label on it and call it a day. The same crowd that screams about safe spaces led a walking caricature parade around minors, and when the backlash hit, they hid behind bureaucracy and buzzwords. Bravo, progressives. You've outdone yourselves, turning education into a circus and handing the ringmaster's whip to someone who shouldn't be within a mile of a school. The real tragedy? The kids. They're stuck in this dystopian clown show, forced to navigate a world where adults prioritize ideology over their safety. Lemieux's antics aren't just inappropriate, they're a betrayal of trust, a mockery of education, and a glaring red flag that something's rotten in the system. But don't worry, folks, the liberals have it under control. They'll keep defending this nonsense until every classroom's a stage for the next unhinged performer. Thank you, Progressive Canada, for reminding us that when you let madness run the show, the only ones who suffer are the ones who can't escape the audience.